BJ, our tropical hospital, our one and only hospital here on island. So yes, we are in the plans of closing our main parking lot, the parking lot that faces the ocean side. The primary reason, let me talk about the reason first, and then I'll cover how are we accommodating our population while we close a parking lot. The reason being, as for most that been traveling here and have seen it, there are multiple construction projects that are here on campus. From that perspective, it is I would believe, the most construction that has occurred here in any given time, other than when it was originally built back in the 1960s. So we do have 20 infrastructure improvement projects that are all running simultaneously. And the two of the biggest ones that we are working on is building our new ER ICU, which is a 3-story building that will be right here in the front part of the campus, as you may see when you come over here. The other is our central plant, which is in the back part of our campus. So those two main projects is going to require major equipment and materials, and to be most effective, given our schedule to have these things completed by next year, we need all of these things nearby and the construction site. And therefore, those equipment and materials are going to be located here at our parking lot. And so the parking lot, it will be closed, effective the close of business day, 4 p.m. here on this Friday, October the 24th. So starting Saturday the 25th, the new parking arrangement will be over at the Whangalu Park here off campus from us. So that parking lot there is for our employees, our patients, and all visitors that come to the hospital will be parked there at the Whangalu Park. The operational hours for that is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Daily. And we do have shuttles that will be shuttling our folks back and forth between the hospital and the parking lot. So again, that is the plan for the parking here, and I provided the reasoning why are we doing these things is primarily for the improvement of our hospital that's far needed at this point. With that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Fale, our safety officer, to talk a little bit more about these things, and then we'll answer questions going forward. Thank you very much. Whaftai
tu America Samoa le ne foi tu la aso whaftai foi le whionga CEO ia whapea foi le Chief of Engineer ia le sunga ia pali ia foi le whamtalanga tomua ele tātou polokalama ia MS foi le ngana whaperitania ia o le tauwhainga lo nei vai ia watu ai se suinga le ngana Samoa ia ua foi tāpenanga le whalmai mo le silafia le malo le atunu ia o lea ua iai fuafuanga le whalmai. O lea tāpunia le pakanga o lo i le itu i tai. Ia po le pakanga le lumatonu lava o le whalesa le whalmai. Ona o ni tūlanga i le whaaleleia o le tautua a le whalmai. Ia mo le atunu. Numera mua i lea tautua. Ia o le whaaleleinga lea o le ICU. Ia po le nofuanga lea e watuai ia tātou mai ua tingaina. Whapea fo i male ER, ia po le nofuanga lea e mai ia mai whaalawalai whafose i po ni tūlanga fo i mai ue manao mia le tonga fitinga whafose. O tūlanga ia le whaalele inga o ia tūlanga, ia e tolu fonga whale e tatau ona whaia i le pito le iluma i lo tau sila mo lo tau tangtanga i fo i le pito iluma o le whalmai. Ia e manao mia le tūlanga ia ona o mea whainga luenga, masini, whapena fo i ma oloa e whaongaina i lea whausinga ia e tatau ona whaongaina i le pakanga ia na e tu atu iai ma whaongaina ia mawhai e ona whaawhaingo fia le whelau ina o mea whainga luenga o oloa e whaongaina i lea fo i tau mawhainga ia mo le kampani o lo lātou tau mawhai lea tūlanga. O le pakanga i whangaalu ia o lea ua whaatūlanga ina e le whalmai ia ngā lulua i fo i malevanga le paka ia whapena fo i na ia whaawhaingo fie a watu ai fo i se awanoa mo le mamalu le atunuu la tau te whaongaina le paka e whailea ma suinga i le tapunia ai o le pakanga i tai o le whale mai. O le a iai fo ini ta vale lau pasese, ia e whaafai fia ai le wheo inga le atu nuu mai le pakanga o lo iai fo ia sekulati ia polveanga security ia la tau te vava ia lau ta vale le pakanga ia whaapena fo i le whaasinoane le ta vale lau pasese whaafai fia ai lo o mai i le whalmai ia aia fo i la wasiasi ia po ni tongfitinga fo i e manau mia e lo tangata. O le whaamoemoe i le whaaleleina a tili o le whalmai ia o le ua umana ta pena le i le sunga le CEO fa pena fo le vanga insinia ia a o tulanga ia le ngai fa mua lava lo sa nga le mu America Samoa ia au fo ina i manua se tasi ia pela vea fo isi isi a o faia ne nga duenga ia malo fa alo lava
fai fo ina e sa unua wa ia le tulanga o tato malta sa nisi fo i fufuanga le matanga ruenga i tangata ia lo iai i totono o tato atunu e mga o mia ngao mai e fai ia nai tapena penanga a wala toa inga.
Whaftai atu i lau whionga CEO o le tūlanga le whaafsingia o tūlanga fo i maliu o oti ia whaamalulu atu le atunu. O le a whaina fo i le atautua le whalmai. Ona o tūlanga i le tāpunia o le pakanga le tai po lumai fotonu lava o le whalesa le whalmai. O tuunga le matapenanga le whalmai. Whaamua pele saunga le mu e le ngata i tangata mai o tangata hasi mai le whalmai, tausi mai ia whaapea fo i a tangata whainga luenga i le whalmai. Ona o tūlanga ua uma ona whaamtala atu se taimi o sola i le whaale lenga o le whalemai mo le tautua i le atu nuu. Ia lea fo i wa iai fuafuanga a le whalemai. O le a whaamotu sia fo i lea tautua i le whaonga ina lea o le se vaenga o le whalemaliu. Ia ai ata penanga masani whaaleanga nuu, whaapea fo i a sauninga ai le itu wa atu le sao o tato maliu. Ia molona ia lalafanga falesia. Ia po le maota fo i. Ia whai e ia fuafuanga. Ia whai fo i o lea. Ia o loo iai fo ia tato whaleoti i to tonu America Samoa. Ia me whai fo ina whitu nai. Ia whai se tala noanga le ainga ma ia fo i tūlanga i pisinisi tua. Ia e whapena lava a o le tūlanga le wei le whalmai. E na o le taavaleoti lava e sau i le whalmai. Ia ma le tangata he to tasi e sau e saini ia pepa. E whai e le whitu atu o le whaamamunu atu o le maliu po le saa. Ia o tūlanga ia le ua iai, ia o le ai abatu pele whaamalulu atu o le whalmai le malu le atunuu, ona o le motusia i o le atautua. Ia ai a tonu foi, ia e toi a matalia pe a mahe a leil whaale linga o le tatou whalmai. Ia mo le foi tautua, walo whaalo alo.
Thank you very much, American Samoa. One of the services that we want to make known to the public that we will be limiting our services is through the morgue. As it stands now, we have to close off the side of the parking lot that also involves the morgue. What this is going to mean to the public is we are currently going to be working with all the families that are involved, as we will no longer be able to offer services within the waiting areas as well as the morgue. We are also limiting the amount of loved ones that will be able to be part of the transport. Right now, we will be working with all of you folks, all of your families that have loved ones that are currently deceased in the hospital, to make sure that the transition period is smooth. Right now, we are only allowing a point of contact to come in and work with our staff to make sure that we can accommodate that. But as right now, we will be issuing some press releases as well as some memos out to the public that that service, the in-service, as well as the family gatherings, we can no longer support, as we are trying to keep in mind the safety as well as the inpatient, outpatient traffic flow. We will have signs that will be designated and set up throughout the hospital for ease of transition. We will also have more infographics coming out to the community just so that you folks know exactly what the protocols are going to be, how we're going to be delivering services, and working with the community as a whole. We do understand that this may be an inconvenience to many, and we apologize for the inconvenience. However, for the safety of the people of American Samoa, as well as those that are in the hospital, these are necessary for us to expedite making sure that the work that's done at the hospital is done in a safe manner, and also that the services are not interrupted. So we want to thank you so much for your patience. We thank you so much for your understanding, and most of all, we thank you so much for your support. At this time, we are going to allow any questions, whether it be through our live stream or those that may be in the room, specific questions in regards to what the parking closure is going to entail. I just wanted to mention that at this time, we do not have an end date for the parking closure, meaning we do not have a date to when we're going to reopen the parking. As we get started with the construction of these two main buildings, we will then be able to gather enough information to evaluate how long these phases of construction are going to go, and evaluate what type of changes that we have to make while we're building these. So please bear with us. We will be in constant communication with weekly updates to make sure that we're evaluating and making the decisions that is best for the hospital patrons as well as for the community.
Question about the bus routes. Will this parking closure affect the bus routes coming through the hospital?
For the, are we talking about the public buses, like the Inga buses? The drop-off zones and the pickup zones for the bus stops will not be affected. They may be changed, meaning the designated areas may be changed, as we're now adding also our routes for the shuttle services. But we are also having the back lot open, which is the primary drop-off location and pickup location for those. The bus stop that's at the front, we are now making arrangements here to make sure that that bus system and that bus route is taken care of as well. And we'll be releasing information based on that as the weeks come.
After that, ole fo ile faafsili ya ole faafsili pe afaina tu taitasi ya le ngaluenga o fai nei le falma ya ole tali ya la titi lava le afaina le tulanga ona ole pakanga le pe a tapunia ai o lo ava no pele awale tele le awala le e faunga e afei ai le falmai ya o lo ia fo ile no foanga e mafai ona taamilo ai le pasi i tua ifo le falmai ya manga ia fo ile fale ia pole pasta o naim fai ona tu wal pasese ia ma lo fatali pasese o atu ia i tonu le falmai ia e la titi lava le afaina il talia tu le faafsili.
How long do you have to wait for the shuttle? If you park your car at the park and you want to come in, how much time should you allow for you to get from the parking lot to the hospital?
Thank you. That's a great question. So we have two shuttles that will be designated at either site, one on the hospital site in the demarcated pickup and drop-off zone. We also Whangaalu. As for the ride back and forth, for those that are stationed at either, we're estimating 5 to 10 minutes wait time at either location. We will have designated employees at both locations that are in constant communication for those that are waiting, as well as those that need a ride. One of the services that we are trying to expand is the usage of the pharmacy services in Tafuna, so that the traffic, one of those services as in pharmacy, is one that we can start to eliminate the traffic. If you are coming to the hospital specifically just for pharmaceuticals or pharmacy pickups, we are exploring expedited options for you to make sure that not only do you have to have long wait times, but also that you're taken care of without disrupting some of the traffic. So we will be issuing more on that, but as far as the actual wait time, we're estimating 5 to 10 minutes.
Whaftai atu le wei ai foi leisi whaafisiri o le pefia po le ale umi foi o le whaatalitali. Ia pa a whai e whaongale pa tanga i whangaalu ia e whiarua i ai le vāo le paka ia whapea foi ma le whalemai. Ia o le tali i lea whaafisiri pea i le 5 i le 10 minute e te whaatalitali e fuai o lo i ai ia ta vale lau pasese ia e mawhai ona whiawea i ai. Ia e alu ese mai paka i whangaalu, tau nuu le whalmai, ia whapena fo ona toi fo ia tu le paka i whangaalu. Whawhaingo whia e whialua inga o le tātou atunu, ai mole silofia fo le atunu, o lo o matala pele pakanga i le tu iuta, whapele le tu o ngā totono le whalmai. Ia ai e limiti lava pe la iti fo ina i pakanga o lo iai, ia utangia fo le tātou atunu, o lo tau mwhai fo le whalmai, nis fo i o tautua, ia